Up YouTube. It's about that time again. Now we're going to tune in to Reality Talk News. 4 women had got stabbed at a restaurant in downtown LA. So let me ask you this question. What started them? What started this mess? Now, it was a rumor that a stabbing left multiple women injured in a downtown LA around Sunday afternoon. The incident had occurred of a restaurant. Zaya was a Trinity diner spot at a historical building that markets itself a safe and welcome gathering space. So the gathering helicopter video of a crowd of a first responder at the scene. As of Monday, the police would not confirm whoever the incident occurred inside and outside the business occurring to the stabbing that may have been due to a fight over a restaurant bill. Now, the spokesman with the LA Fire Department told the Times on Monday 3 women, they all young, 27, 26, and 37, was taken to a hospital with minor stab wounds, whatever. With the altercation at the 500 block of West 7th. A 28-year-old woman was transported in a serious condition. The LAFD confirmed that after the stabbing, the restaurant posted on the Instagram, "We are aware of the incident had occurred early today, as the incident that had situation was behind our control." So we had officially grateful for the swift response of our team. Restaurant officials said that the Instagram post, as well as the intimate support of the law. So at least 2 people was taken to custody after the incident. A police spokesperson said, without offering further details, the investigation to the violence is ongoing. The spokesperson told the Times, Zaya has led to a chef, Thai Bree, a California native, blended Southern influence with the modern high-energy atmosphere known as the diner and a show. Success of the restaurant pair of menu with music and private event offerings. Let me ask you this question. This Zaya's restaurant is a popular restaurant all over downtown. It's a very, very expensive restaurant, and it has a high atmosphere where they can film cooking shows on this at this building. Hit the like button. And Zaya's one of the very expensive restaurant besides Rue Chris. So if 4 women, let me tell you, actually, 4 women was arguing and discussing over a bill, so all these women was related. So if it's 4 women, if it was 4 women been stabbed, right? Minor injuries, whatever, and then 2 been taken to custody, means it was 6 altogether. So they was fighting over a bill. I don't know. It's a bill that talking about who's going to pay for the meal or who's going to pay or whoever, or it could be turning around like they didn't got somebody up in there don't have no money, and them dinners very expensive. There's some that's a high class restaurant, and I was hearing movie stars, actors, and rappers goes in that restaurant once a blue moon. And Zaya is one of the restaurants. I passed by there many a times when I was staying downtown. I passed by there many a times. And that's and the whole building, it's a nice place. It's a very nice restaurant. If you go inside a restaurant, you gotta wear a suit and tie. You gotta dress professionally to go in there to act real professionally, like you got a little money in your pocket, whatever. You can't go in there dressing all dirty or dressed like you got on street clothes and stuff where people would look at you. You got to dress real nice to go into a place like this. Now, 4 women, 6 women, it was a ladies' day, a ladies' night, which is known, it happened in the daytime. And when they got to arguing, one of them had a knife and the other one had bust a bottle to make a sharp object to stab the victim with. Now, back in the 70s, they used to do that. I don't see too many people doing that no more. In the 70s, they used to just break a bottle in half to use as a weapon. Hit the like button. They used to use that as a weapon. So I say this here. All of them should have pitched in for the bill. I don't know what kind of food they was ordering, what kind of drinks they was ordering, but whatever they was ordering, it's very expensive, whatever. And a bill must have came out to what? 6 people, about $800-900, or maybe $1,000 or even more. Now they didn't even have the money. Somebody didn't have money to pitch in for that meal they've been ordering. Y'all ate good, y'all drink good. Then when a bill get here, everybody looking at each other like, who's gonna pay for the bill? Who's gonna pay? And who's gonna pay for the meal? But everybody attend there. Everybody participated. So everybody should have pitched in. Now, it was a rumor that a couple of people didn't have no money. It was a rumor that a couple of people didn't have no money. It's a rumor that a couple of people didn't have enough money for the bill. This must be a high expensive bill, and nobody don't want to pitch in. Or let me ask you another question: Did they start that mess? Did they ever get into it in order to avoid paying the bill? Did they do that? Did they get into it soon that bill got there? Because you'll notice this. When that bill came, everybody was eating, everybody was talking, everybody having a good time. When that bill comes, everybody look at each other different. Now here goes the argument. Somebody arguing. Here goes knives pulling out. 4 people been stabbed. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. One of the girls decided she didn't want to go to the hospital. One of them. They trying to ask her, do she want to go to the hospital? She said no. So basically 3 of the people went. So 3 of the people went to the hospital. So do you know what color they are? African American. No shit. Because it's always somebody getting into it over something stupid. Always getting into it for over something stupid. And it was family and friends. All of them was family members and friend members. All behind a damn bill. All behind a bill. Ain't no way in hell they's all young. I don't know if they got a job. I don't know if they working. They said 3 of the women went to the hospital. 28-year-old was transported in serious condition. Says one of them refused to go to the hospital. But they probably made her go anyway. Hit the like button. So y'all all should have pitched in. Every last one of y'all. You know, if you go buy one steak dinner, a steak dinner can cost you about $65 to $70. Your steak, mashed potatoes, vegetables, a glass of wine to go with your dinner. Whatever they order is very expensive. Whatever they order, whatever kind of food they order, it was very expensive. Zaya is a popular, very expensive restaurant. Now, Ruth Chris is a very expensive restaurant too. You gonna spend some money up in there if you take your date out somewhere. You gonna be spending at least 200, $300, just like this, just like Zaya, whatever the name is. I'm gonna call it Zaya. Zaya is a very expensive restaurant, just like Zaya. It's for gathering. Everybody go gathering. And I believe even people, they go out, they take their date to this restaurant. You don't want to take your date to Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, all the most junk food. You want to take your date to a nice restaurant, and that's one of them. And they never in their life seen somebody, and I bet you the people that worked and never seen nothing like it before. This their first time seeing this. The stabbing may have been due to fighting over a restaurant bill. They said it was a restaurant bill. Somebody ordering something, and then when the bill comes, they acting different. They want to fight, get into it in order to avoid paying that bill. They got into that fight in order to avoid paying that bill. Hit the like button. Everybody needs to pay that bill. Everybody was there with all 6 of y'all ordered. All 6 of y'all should have paid that bill. There's a bill. How much the bill is? Oh, if the bill costs about $800, $900, it's got to be something like that. Because this food is very expensive. This food is not cheap. That food costs enough to buy a whole lot of groceries and cook it yourself and have more food. This is a very expensive bill. Because if you go up there and you pay and you order, you pay for your bill. Just like everybody was there. It's like, I'm going to tell you one thing. We all went out. We all went out to a restaurant. It's a Mexican restaurant. Everybody, it was a lot of people ordered. Soon that bill get here, everybody paid for that bill. Everybody paid. Because one person cannot pay that bill. One person cannot. Now I'm going to tell you, if he got money, if he got a heart, and he paid for everybody's bill, you lucky. But you gonna see it once a blue moon. Once in a while. But when everybody out here eating, and everybody eating right now, your responsibility is to pay that bill. Everybody, all 6 of y'all, had a responsibility to pay that bill. Yes, they fought over that bill, a restaurant bill. They probably came from the ghetto. They all South Central LA, and they decided trying to flow show and trying to be this somebody. And I'm gonna go to this restaurant right here, and I'm gonna play like I got this money. But when a bill get here, everybody looks stupid. Everybody, it's like a back and forth. Come on now. Now I bet you they all from South Central LA. South Central bitches. They came from the ghetto, ain't used to a damn thing. Have everybody looking and everybody scared right now. I bet you everybody been there scared because y'all getting into it over some damn bill that everybody should have been learning to pitch in for. So if I'm tell you again, I'm gonna tell you again, it's a bill involved. I don't know how much is it, but it's got to be a big bill. Now, if it's a small bill and they still get into it, they got problems. But this must have been a big bill. Everybody's ordering this. Everybody probably ordered hamburger or fries or a shake or a dessert or alcohol. Alcohol probably in it. They probably order the expensive kind of steak. Like I said again, ragu steak. I forgot the name, but a very expensive steak, like a $200 steak. So if like I said again, there's a bill. If I'm making all this money, wait a minute, you need to pay, you need to pay, you need to pay, you need to pay, you need to pay. Put the bottle down and put the glass down. Where's y'all money at? They probably got mad because they ain't had no money and looking at they want them to pay the bill. Two, I bet you all four of them got money. Everybody else paying for their bill. It's two people that have the knives probably didn't have no money to pay the bill. So now they want to avoid paying by doing these ballistic stunts by pulling out a knife and stab them up because they ain't got the money and they told them they have to pay the bill too. How you gonna go out there to a restaurant and you ain't got no money in your dang on purse? You tell me that fucking question. So yes, they need to go to jail and they don't need to have no damn bail. Cause you know every time they go to jail, they're gonna put out a bail, they're gonna end up getting out, and then it's gonna be, come on now. Stop posting bail for these people. You're not doing nothing but making it worse. And these are friends and family. One of them had a glass, one of them had a glass, a bottle, a broken bottle, and the other one had a knife. All behind a bill. So all y'all job is to pitch in whatever how much y'all owe. Do it like the old times. Do it like the old times. If y'all ain't got the money, go back there, wash all them dishes. Just like Pee Wee Herman, when Pee Wee Herman lost his wallet, when Pee Wee Herman was at a diner, and when they passed him the bill, he realized he lost his wallet. So he ended up going back there, washed all the dishes. Same thing. And that's what they should have did. Same thing with this. If y'all ain't had no money, go back there, wash all them dishes back there. That cover your payment right there. Hit the like button. That will cover your whole payment. There's over 200 or 300 dirty dishes in the kitchen. Wash every last one of them, and then your bill is paid. You see that? You see that? That's your that's your thing right there. So if y'all over there fighting over a bill, now that's why you always go by yourself. Go out by yourself because it be cheaper when you go out alone. When you have your date, it can be cheaper because if it's a special of you and her, then your bill is covered. So it's a nice, expensive restaurant. I would like to go one day and check it out. So it's not the people's fault. It's their fault. Next time, go alone. Go by yourself, and you ain't got to worry about those problems. So thank you for watching Reality Talk News.